4 years ago, Ubisoft embarked on a new adventure with the announcement of the first Discovery Tour. And now the team has taken the biggest leap in this great experiment yet.
The unique aspect of Discovery Tour Viking Age is that it's a role-playing game that has no conflict. It's really meant for you to immerse yourself, to have fun, and at the same time to learn about the era from the perspective of the Vikings, but also from the perspective of the Anglo-Saxons.
Discovery Tour Viking Age is a richly layered narrative experience split between the Viking and Anglo-Saxon world. In it, you'll step into the role of 4 main characters: Thorstein, a Viking merchant, and his wife Gunhilda, a sailmaker; brother Elrich, a Saxon monk; and Alfred the Great, king of the Anglo-Saxons.
One of the quite exciting and interesting developments, I think, in the last 10-15 years is how we understand who the Vikings were and what happened when they interacted with people in the places they came to.
Explaining a time period is very interesting if you're seeing it from all perspectives. And we think that showing it from a Nordic saga and an Anglo-Saxon chronicle, it helps to better understand the richness and complexity of a time period also.
And what's really fabulous about this game is that it brings them all together, and we can get a sense of a very vibrant society, and a society that was by no means cut off from the wider world at all. It's one of these sort of stereotypes about the Middle Ages. So people really did have a sense of the world beyond themselves.
For the first time in the franchise, the experience is driven by an engaging narrative throughline, structured around 8 quests, full of familiar faces, meaningful choices, surprises, and opportunities to learn about both Viking and Anglo-Saxon life.
The initial Discovery Tour had a lot of experiences where the player got to sort of see history and be within that history. Now, they're doing this learning by doing. And there, not only are you in the world, but you actually have agency. We're not just learning about an ancient Viking ship. We're building the ship ourselves.
When I teach about a notion, some concept, they have like a visual. So it captivates my students, and afterwards oh, I remember, I've seen it in the game.
This narrative will even take players to the realms of Jotunheim and Asgard to learn fascinating details about Norse mythology. There is a wealth of unlockable content to explore and earn, like the Elderman armor set and his mount, a legendary short sword, unique tattoos, a new raven, and the amazing Sligdertani, a ship inspired by Viking mythology. These unlockables are all redeemable in Valhalla's mainline experience. Along your journey, you'll also encounter discovery sites and behind-the-scenes capsules, which are optional waypoints diving deeper into the historical context of the Viking Age and revealing insights on Valhalla's development process. Throughout its creation, Ubisoft worked closer than ever with leading specialists in Norse and Anglo-Saxon history. These were not just advisors, but key developers, imbuing the Discovery Tour with unprecedented detail and immersive nuance as they pulled back the veil in this contentious historical period.
I think the Discovery Tour helps make history more available to everybody.
Like this type of game, I think, will give people more of that sense of what it was actually like to be a real human being back 1,000 years ago. I think that really humanizes the past. I think that brings people closer to history in quite a unique way.
By putting people and their stories at its center, Ubisoft has amplified its impact and immersion, offering players a new way to discover and learn about history.
Discovery Tour series sets a high watermark for educational games that very few else can meet.
I think the most surprising aspect of this Discovery Tour is that players will have fun engaging with the quests, and they'll never realize that they're actually learning.